Hello, guys and gals, animal friends, and spirit pals, and welcome to Spirit Whisper Channel, or welcome back if you're returning. It's me, Mark, and it's also Debbie from Freebird Spirit
Hi,
here.
everyone.
Yeah, and we're here like we usually are on Mondays at 2 to do readings on animals, nature, all that kind of thing. I thought maybe today we might end with maybe a message from Mother Earth or something. Pull a
Oh,
card for her.
that sounds beautiful. And how are you doing, Mark?
I'm okay. Just day by day,
Day
going and
by day.
going and a going. Uh,
Okay.
you know, keeping busy. I have to do some housework today, and I'm going to pull some weeds when we're done with this. Although it's 86, so I may wait to pull weeds later today.
Um, yeah, wow, 86.
Yeah,
Okay. Um, so,
hot as crap. Yep.
okay. So, well, I am doing good. Thank you for asking.
Oh yeah, how are you doing?
And so,
You look beautiful.
thank you. Packing for a long stretch here of going away. But I was coming home yesterday. I had gone because my granddaughter turned 10. The one that I sent you the picture where she's holding that,
Yes, the
she,
little chicken. Yep.
and she has a little YouTube channel. You guys gotta on
Oh,
my community page. I have her YouTube channel. So go to my community page, find it, and subscribe to her.
how cute!
So cute. Anyway, so it was her 10th birthday, and of course, I went and hung out there. And I was driving home yesterday, and in between here and there, it's such a beautiful drive. Um, but there's a place where there's a possibility of wild horses that will gather right around the,
Mm.
the road. And so this time I was coming home, and of course they were there. And of course I slowed down to like 5 miles per hour. And I'm going slowly between, and they have two babies. They
Oh,
literally were just born. Like they were literally running back and forth across the road. And I was freaking out because I'm like wanting to sit there and make sure that other cars don't zoom through there. But the horses, when you drive through there, Mark, it is, and you guys, it is like the power that you feel, the energy is
oh,
so
ooh.
amazing. And I always say thank you and I love you to them when I drive through there. They're so beautiful.
How exciting to be able to see wild horses running around. Oh, I
Mhm.
love it. Yeah. I can just imagine sensing their energy too, because there'd just be this kind of freedom and abandon with them.
Oh,
Because,
I know. It's so different, you guys. So
yeah.
different than other domesticated horses. So you have a couple questions coming in here. You have at
Oh, yeah.
2:02.
I'm sorry. I forgot I'm the one
Yeah,
doing it.
you're the one.
Oops.
Yeah, I have to remind him.
Oopsies. Lisa has one. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I was just sitting there thinking Debbie was starring, but she's not.
I'm not.
Sunflowers. Got yours, Miss Sherlock. Got yours. Okay.
So, and then of course,
There's one down there. Bella Hasnas. Okay. I'm
and
sure I butchered
and
that.
ladies, you can connect with me on this. This morning, I'm taking my shower, wash my hair with conditioner because I can't see. So if I don't have glasses on, I can't see. And the bottles look exactly the same. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to put a big S and a big C on it so I can see it without glasses. I'm like, why isn't lathering? I'm like, oh my gosh, I washed my hair with conditioner. I just do the whole thing over. So that's been my morning. But other than that, it's good.
Oh, I love that. I've never done that myself, but
You probably can see
yeah.
your uh,
Well, a lot of times I use Dove, and luckily one sits upright and the other one's upside down because otherwise they look exactly alike, so you can mix them up easily. And I have done that going wait a minute. I think I put the conditioner on my head.
Yeah, it's a fun. So I have, you know,
Wild horses.
see sunflower. See, I sunflowers, right? And so I do too. However, I'm not the only one that goes in that shower, and so it got moved.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, and so I have to like because it's by braille. I put everything in the same spot, and I don't move it, and so I do this, and it got moved. So
I know. I have to do that with all kinds of things that I need. I have to put them in the exact same spot, or then I spend my whole day looking for something that I know is right there and I can't find it. It's so frustrating.
yep.
And the older I get, the more I have to put things right in the exact spot. Oops, that I did every single time. Like my keys, all that stuff has to go exactly in the same place.
Oh, you can pin that one. Lisa posted on your channel now too. That welcome to Furday.
Yeah, but didn't you already give me that question? Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're putting out. All righty.
So,
Her name was Charlotte. Okay. All right. Well, we can probably get started. Let me quickly tell you who I got starred here, so you guys know. Lisa Foster, Sunflowers, Ms. Sherlock, Bella Hosness, all one, SF. And there you go. So when we call you to do your question, please say hello so we know you're here for the reading. And if you join us while we're doing readings, add your question and we'll try to get to as many as we're able.
there's
Oh,
Cheryl.
I'm sorry, Cheryl.
Oh.
Years ago, over 16 years ago. Oh, okay, good. I think you're off in this. Yeah, there's little Snoopy. Got your question.
Okay.
Tina, I don't understand that. You're going to have to give us more than that. Is a question. Oh, I see.
And I do feel that Pan is here. I think he's always here, but
Yeah.
stronger than normal. So I do feel that he's doing a universal healing energy movement for all the babies. So, so go ahead and in your just if you want that as as the day goes on, just put your animal's name in that you want healing, and I do feel that that's just going to be happening for us today. That's my intention here with that.
That's probably why he wanted me to do that Mother Earth thing at the end, because I got that right before we started. So
yeah,
I mean, it was like a thing. Oh, okay. I'll try to include that anyway.
yeah.
Okay, let's start. Let's start with Lisa Foster. I haven't read for Lisa in a little while.
Lisa, and thank you, Lisa, for the moderation.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I know some of my regular girls aren't here this morning. What's happening, girls? Where's Viviani and Gina and all my girls? Okay. My client's cat, Newt, short for Newton, 1 year, orange kitty, male, found out what his allergy are, changed his diet. He still won't stop scratching, so he has to wear a cone all the time. Oh, yeah. Mm. Well, let's see here.
I'm feeling I'm feeling here a little habitual habit, or where you kind of have to redirect for a while, which you're doing with the cone. So he forgets.
Yeah, I don't think the scratching is necessarily related to allergies. It's almost as much of a habit and a kind of a nervous habit.
Yeah, self-soothing thing. I do, Tia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he digs so much he gets infected because then he starts something. Um, you know, it, when you were, probably you guys didn't do this, but when you were a teenager and you'd start digging at something and you just kept digging, you don't like the bump on your face or whatever.
Right.
You just keep scratching it off and digging at it, and then it becomes more than it really should have been.
Right.
Okay, so Lisa wants to know if he needs medication for this. I'm leaning towards Lisa that this redirection that you're doing, try that first before you dive into the medication. It may just work, but I don't. I'm going to throw cards.
Yeah. I think that the cone does more bad than good. In this case, it's stressful, and
Oh,
he
oh.
already has stress stuff for some reason. I feel like a lot of the scratching is about
How would you redirect him then?
is more emotional.
Oh, and then he starts all over. Okay.
Yeah, he starts. Oh, and they take his cone off, and he
How
starts.
can we redirect him? I'm asking for help on this, like angels to come around him.
Well, one thing that helps is if you, as a human being and as they're human, aren't just constantly thinking about his scratching problem. And because you make what might not be a huge event a huge event. It's a little bit like what Debbie was talking about, like scratching a little thing, and then it just gets bigger and bigger until it's a big old thing that you're scratching. So I was thinking about this yesterday, this very thing, because I've been working with other people, private clients and stuff. You have to be careful with your mental, what your mind is doing, because it's very powerful. The same thing with your animals. So when they present something to you, don't jump on it and make it this huge thing in your mind, like, oh no, the scratching will just never stop. It's just worse and worse, because you can create it getting worse. Sometimes, the same thing like with the cat that's peeing on the floor or something. You get so focused on they're peeing on the floor, they're peeing on the floor. Oh yeah, it's bad, bad, negative, negative. It encourages them to do it more.
So
Sometimes
it's
you have to get into this state of, well, they're peeing. It's not the end of the world. It's a thing that they do. Let's move beyond it. Sometimes I notice in my own life when I've had to face something like that with one of my pets, because trust me, they do things like that. I've had to make it okay with me, and then it solves.
okay.
I don't know if that makes sense to you, but as long as I'm focused in on this is horrible, I can't fix it. What am I going to do? I'm getting madder. It's that what you resist persists. It's kind of that principle. So I have to finally get to the point of, well, you're my loved one. You're here. You peed for whatever reason you needed to. That's okay. You're trying to tell me something. I'm not getting it. Let's just go back to a more centered, balanced position. And then it seems like things um, work themselves out. So I'm having a hard time feeling like that these allergy things.
The vet wants to keep the cone on.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like allergy tests on animals. It's just me. I don't know, guys. Don't do the same kind of thing that they do on people. So I don't trust the allergy test a whole bunch.
So there's a question at 214 and 215
Okay.
that came in. I do. I know that it's kind of hard, Lisa, because you're not the one in charge here.
Oh.
So I do, however, feel it's gonna get better. I do. I threw cards on it. It's showing that staying on top of this, and I have to say, I have to back Mark on the anxiety piece or the trauma piece. There's something that there's something there with that. However, I do feel they're gonna move. It's gonna get better. He is gonna recover. You have the Fool and the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse is the outcome, and that's recovery, literally recovery. And the overall card we have here is the Empress, which kind of talks to me is my allergy card.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that's great. There's something a little amiss about that, though. I feel like it's a little overkill or something about it. The vet's going crazy with it.
Yeah.
But the animals do try to live up to your expectations of them. So they read your mind and they try to mirror it. So, I was telling you that big story, which you probably didn't understand. But while I was doing that, this card came up.
Oh, see, there you go.
Manifest from thought to form. And look at this little kitty. He's looking at your thoughts and he's going to manifest what you're thinking about him. It's even a little kitty doing the manifesting. It's really trying to reflect what I was trying to tell you.
Kitty.
Yeah. And they will read, they take your picture. That's like when you get upset about them peeing, they see that picture about peeing. And so they recreate the peeing. They don't get the solution. They think the problem is the communication. So they'll double down on it sometimes. I'm not saying exactly that's what's going on here, but I just want everybody to know that your mental attitude, positive thinking helps with them. Like somebody was asking, does Reiki help with pets? Yeah, it does. And so also does positive thinking, in that they can move through this challenge and get to the other side, because I think they can too. We'll get to this point of being comforted, take it and give it. Try to look at it a little differently if you're able to. I know it's hard with sore places and all that, but that this is something we can get to the other side of. It doesn't have to get worse before it gets better. It can just stop and move the other direction. I don't know. The cone makes him feel like a bad cat and a punished cat. So I don't know if that's going to help that much. But, I don't know. I'm not living with it, so. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I do feel that, Newton's name, that Pan is working with Newton right now.
Yeah, he would do healing if we had more time with me. He already talked about that. Like when I was saying, does Reiki or energy work? Yeah, it does help.
So, but Pan came in today, before we started, saying that he's going to be doing that. Anybody put your animal's name up?
Gotcha.
And,
yeah, that's great.
Okay.
I can feel him, listening and saying, oh, this is where energy work would help and stuff like that. Okay, don't do something to lose your job. Okay. Sunflowers next, and then Miss Sherlock. Sunflowers. Sunflowers. I think I got everybody's question. We got more now than we're going to be able to do. Okay. Hello, Mark and Debbie. Hi, Sunflowers. Are you still here?
Of course she is, because if you put your question in, you stay, right?
Yeah. Oh, there she is. My puppy's name is Maverick. Okay, he's 8 weeks old.
Maverick, 8 weeks old. How precious.
So we just adopted him yesterday. Oh, he's a brand new puppy. And I'm curious if this puppy is a reincarnated dog from my past. Thank you. Okay, Sunflowers.
His name is Maverick.
Maverick. Love that name. Very cute.
Is there, I don't know why I just heard the name Bennett. Okay. All right. So
Maverick. Oh, you just got him yesterday. How exciting. Got a new little puppy. That's an exciting time.
so I'm showing a family tree. I'm being shown a family tree here. Um, so I'm there, like how you have that connection. So I'm feeling a yes on this part of the family tree.
A golden retriever puppy.
Oh,
Wow, cute.
oh, oh.
Golden retriever. Of course, every puppy's cute as can be. Hold on a second here. I do feel like it is, but I'm trying to figure out who is it.
She says, I feel like he's my dog Scooter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're both getting a feeling that he is. Well, I feel like yes. I'm just going to go ahead and jump off the cliff. And I want to say it's the one that you lost the most recently. It seems like it's a dog that I feel like hasn't been gone super long time. I'm going to stick with an animal that maybe recently passed. That's Scooter. Okay, great. Because first of all, this loneliness card, longing to belong, it's like she's up in heaven. She wanted to immediately come right back. She wasn't really anxious. That's why I was kind of saying it feels like it's the one that, because you may have had more than one dog, but it feels like the one that most recently passed because she wasn't willing to stay up there that long. Instead, she made a breakthrough. She was bold. And look at this. She broke right through
Aw.
the gates, the golden gates. And I love this. Then I get this cute little puppy dog card. Openness, embrace what's possible. So kind of like saying, "Hi, it's me. Uh, Go ahead and live in that possibility that he's saying that truth. You'll be able to see it. Well, you might already sense it. I think you do. Um, but I think Tuppence is going to show you a little something that's going to remind you of Scooter. Like you haven't quite had him long enough. But I can imagine there's going to be some behavior that you're going to see pretty quickly here that's like Scooter. It just seems more than a coincidence.
He'll make it evident. But yeah, this is him cycling back in. You have that ring in the sun.
Oh,
so
cool.
Very positive.
Love it.
And Scooter feels very lucky to be back and grateful to be with you again. So exciting. So exciting.
I know. Yeah, Cheryl, I saw that movie, A Dog's Purpose. And when I saw it, I was going, look, they made a movie about what I do every day, which is talk about animal reincarnation. And that movie's about a little dog and his reincarnations going through. And he keeps coming back in different people's lives. And then he ends up back with his original person years later, which I talk about that a lot, where this is way before this movie came out, but where animals a lot of times will be with you when you're a kid and they wait for you to settle as an adult and they return. And so that movie showed that. Anyway.
Wow, how fun.
That's a great movie to watch if if that's interesting to you. Lots more questions that I missed all of a sudden.
Well, we're lucky to have on the list. So
tears of joy. Yeah, keep watching there. How much fun though. Pop-ums.
Yeah. So sweet, sunflowers.
Yeah, that's a beautiful movie to see. Now, of course, I cry, but I cry because of happy stuff. And so, and just about if an animal doing anything, it might make me cry. You never know. happy or sad. Okay. We're going to Miss Sherlock, and then I have Bella Hasnas, if you're still here, and then all one. I'm just going down the road today, guys. No, I jump all around.
Thank you, Lisa Foster. Thank you guys for your support and donations and all that.
Okay, here's Miss Sherlock. They're here. So, do you want to read the question?
Hi, Miss Sherlock. Could you please ask my sweet kitty, formerly Paws, to please stop scratching me when she gets scared?
Also, is the fear due to, here's some more. Is the fear due to abuse from a previous owner who took her back to shelter, no explanation, when she was 11 months? She has swimmer's syndrome.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Her name is Kitty. So, Miss Sherlock, we're thinking that Miss Kitty might be her cat Paws, or she thinks it is. That's what we think. And it's come back.
Oh, got it. Thank
And
you.
so now it's Kitty. And it's scratching you when she gets scared. Why is she scratching you?
Okay. We took her back to the shelter, no explanation, when she was 11 months. She has, I don't know what that means. Oh, weak joints. Is swimmers?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, she's still adjusting a little bit, Miss Sherlock. I know we've had her a little bit, but she's not quite completely adjusted. It's like she almost doesn't even realize she scratches you in a way. It's sort of a reflex a little bit. Let's see here.
I do, unfortunately, Miss Sherlock, I do feel it's about 6 months out, though, that you're going to be able to continue to redirect and do whatever needs to happen to make this scratching stop. Healing, I see deep healing for her, like continue to do energy work on her, Miss Sherlock, to redirect, tell her, continue to speak to her kindly about this isn't okay, scratching, redirect, but I do feel it might be an issue for the next. I'm getting I was hoping to hear that it was going to be able to hopefully maybe 6 weeks. We'll take that, but I'm sensing it's going to be a minute with this one.
It was a little learned from those other people.
Yeah, it's definitely a baby learned, like she learned this behavior.
So it's like a reflex almost.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to have to figure out, I don't do that with you, and even just a simple kind of firm no. You don't have to elaborate. Just no, because they can easily learn no and what that means. And so, no every time. That's never good. We don't like it, period. So we're still trying to get in harmony with you. It's still a little bit of a process. She's not quite. She follows you everywhere. Well, I love that. She's trying. See this? I was going to say, she is trying to get in harmony there with the family, and she's working on it. You're basically going to be able to love her into it. Just gentle, loving care. Just give her lots of extra love. And that's going to help her get over that. Again, I keep getting it's kind of reflexive. Like, I just smack at everything, almost like she was teased or something. And so she smacks back. But she's paying really good, close attention to you. She's connected to you. She listens to what you're saying. So, that expression, speak your truth, be sure to tell her no when she does it. And love her. No, don't scratch me. I love you, you little booger head. Whatever. But give her a lot of the counter programming, but it's going to work out. She's trying.
Yeah, and I do want to say here, I'm not getting that like they abused her, but they didn't know how to do cats, and so it was like it was cute when she was little when they would play in roughhouse. Well, when she got bigger and she was still playing in roughhousing, they couldn't handle it,
Right.
and they had to train her.
It's more like teasing rather than abusing.
Roughhousing.
Like get me.
How cute it is when they're babies, not when they're big.
Yeah, it seems very trained.
And I might be right about that 6-month thing. Sorry about that. That October is about 6 months from now. So
yeah. Well, cats are slow to adjust in general. That doesn't mean they all do it, and there's exceptions. But I go back to me moving here from California. Took a couple of my cats months to settle with the new energy and get comfortable with it and all that. As much as I wanted them to be faster, it is like, well, it is what it is. But, I don't see you being bleeding from head to toe and just scratched all to pieces. It'll be more occasionally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
I good things.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah.
And keep telling her that.
Picture what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, Bella Hosnas, are you here? I haven't seen you since the beginning. All one and SF.
And thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Blessings to you.
There's Bella Hosnas. Okay. Thank you guys for letting us know you're here. Makes a world of difference. So Bella Hasnas. Hello, you two. Hi. I lost my best friend Boo, a Tibetan terrier, in January this year. Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I miss him every day. He was a constant companion. I guess I wonder about him if he'll ever have a dog and if I'll ever have a dog again. Thanks. Okay. So his name was Boo. You lost him in January, little Boo boy. I think you will have a dog again right off that.
Bella, he really makes me feel like, so when I step in with him, I feel very attentive. Like I'm attentive to your needs and kind of like just right there. So in his youth or in his strong part of his life, he would have been very like if you picked up that ball, he would know. Like even if you were just going towards the cupboard with the ball in it or whatever, he was very very attentive. He makes me feel that way. Gosh, he also makes me feel very loved. So I do feel that he felt very loved. And he loved you. Like this interchange. He's very connected to you and is looking to come back to you.
Yep, I agree. I feel like that's why you probably came here today and ask us about him.
Yeah, I'm getting the chills all over with him.
Yeah, me too.
He is ready.
Yep. This is why he wanted you to ask today. And that's why he's been on your mind. I know he's been on your mind since he passed, but particularly I think that's why he came today. He had, well, first of all, are you done, Debbie? I don't want to step on you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. For one thing, he talks about the relationship the two of you had. And I feel like you two taught each other. Mm-hmm. And I feel like your mind, there's this thing you learned about a dog, companion and friend, that you didn't even know was available or something. It feels like it just expanded you in some way, this relationship with him, and for him too. And he was the kind of little dog that liked to do everything with you, and just, he was my shadow, exactly. Do all of that. So he was a great companion dog. He loved being a person's dog, like that. And he said, I didn't waste all that time on you for nothing. Like, we're not done, he feels like. That was like a big accomplishment that, I don't know, I feel like he just opened your eyes to something that you hadn't really been thinking about before. But then he showed me that he's still in heaven. He's still up there. I always get this when they're up there, in timeout resting. The next card he gives me is, I want you to start visualizing, use your imagination, get the big picture, start visualizing my return, because that we help them in that way. That mental, they want to live up to our expectations. So you're choosing it from down here. He's choosing it from up there, and then you two reconnect. Because look, here he sits. He's just waiting for you to call him back. And that's those boundaries. It says stay in your own boundaries, but look, he's going, no, I don't really want to stay over here and on the other side of the heavenly gates. I'm waiting to come back down. So all that tells me, yep. My first thought immediately when I read the card is the question, yeah, you're going to have another dog. Then I was just looking to see if it was going to be him, and I think so.
And just know, Bella, that he'll jump in. So even if you get an older dog, he'll jump in. I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but it's very interesting with animals. I never even knew this until I started reading with Mark that, and this started happening. I'm like, Mark, is this a real thing? Like, he's jumping in.
Yep.
And that's the thing, I guess. They come from the angelic realm. They can do stuff like that, apparently.
And particularly, that's when they give me that imagination card and start imagining. They like to know what would best suit you. Like sometimes, you might have moved or something. You might need a smaller dog. You might need an older dog. Maybe you're old and you don't want to get a puppy. So you want to kind of set what would make your life, how you could take care of them the best. So they want you to pick. I get the feeling, though, you might be looking to have him again as a puppy. I'm just wondering. But either way, it's going to be quick. It's going to be soon, though. So I would go ahead and visualize it like today, that you get him back, because he's ready to go. Look, the bottom of the deck is the solitude, time to restore. But look at him. He's up and ready. He's restored. He's on his feet, ready to rejoin the force.
Yeah, he's definitely ready.
I love these cards. I don't know. They just demonstrate.
I love them too.
What's in my brain all the time. Okay.
Sissy, we did get your question. You've been starred. I'm not in charge today, Marcus, but he did star.
I was asking. I have. Oh, Sissy. Yeah, I do, Sissy. I have you, but I also have about 1,000 other.
Yeah.
You're a little far down, but I see you there. Okay, so next is all one and then SF. So all one, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are all being good today. And SF, I see you're there too, so we'll get you next. How is my daughter's horse, Deja Vu, liking his new home? On one, have I read about this horse? Is this the horse? I get confused because I do so many readings, but this is when your daughter is trying to find her new horse. Is this him?
I don't know if is he around other horses. I do feel that he's making his place. Like he's like he's not.
Okay, yeah, it's that one. I was wondering. We got him a few minutes ago. I'm sorry.
So he's not the type that will take shit from other horses, and he's making his place. I feel he has a stronger vibration to him, and so um, he will find his place there if it hasn't happened already. He'll be the king of. He's making himself higher up in the. I don't know. Is he with other horses? Because he's showing himself as kind of like the higher higher place.
Yeah, I think he's like a stable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's and so rest assured he's okay. And yeah, he's at a stable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rest assured he's okay. And he kind of likes it. There seems to be some flirting going on with him. Not from him, but towards him. He thinks he's all that. So he's going to be fine there.
Yeah.
All one. And I'll throw some cards, but I do. What are you getting, Mark?
Well, I remember now that one of the reasons too we picked him, like, that we were feeling, because his name is Deja Vu for one thing. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk to you about. Does he like work with my daughter? Yes, he does. He realizes he's hers, they're working out their special relationship with one another, but he's frisky. He has a pretty strong personality. Yes, he likes her. He says, I'm going to teach her too. Because I think, you kind of think you're going to teach him. He's going to teach her too. So, takes it pretty seriously. He likes the other horses. He's kind of adjusting to them. At the same time, he feels, I feel like he feels a little separate from them. Like that he's all of that in a bag of chips a little bit.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's pretty and stuff like that, like a handsome boy.
He thinks they have a crush on him or something.
Yeah. What does he think about that guy there, that trainer? I'm wondering about that. Yep, he likes him. Yeah, she has a lot to learn, making her work for everything. Yeah, I kind of get that about him. He's a little bit Mr. Taskmaster or something. But he says in the end it will pay off. I don't know. He's a spunky little horse.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We had the wild horses in here earlier with Debbie talking about them.
Yeah.
But Wheel of Fortune, it's all gonna, Queen of Pentacles, it's all gonna work out. They're gonna be a great team together. He also likes that trainer guy, and I think that trainer likes him. He was trying to get you to get another horse or something. I think he likes this one. I'm sorry, Debbie. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Like this is a really good place for him, for everybody involved, for this connection and growth, and this is a really good place with these two cards. It's saying he's brave, he's loyal, and he's lovable. All the things. He's all the things. So.
Yeah, I like him. I'm glad we waited for him, because I know it was a little bit of a time, to get one, and it feels like the wait was good, and he's there. He's a lot, but I think it's kind of what your daughter needs. He's not joking when he says, I'm going to teach her stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me, like back in the day, I've had this image before. Native Americans, the way they would be with horses, like the riders, they become this oneness with them. So something about that energy he's talking about, how we'll become one, horse and rider. Okay. He's okay, worth the wait. Okay, sweetie, I'm so happy about that. I love it. All right. We're going to move along, see if we can get a couple more in here before we're done. Um, who was saying that she asked last week and we missed her?
That was Sissy.
Yeah. Let me see if she's still here. I thought I saw her. There it is.
Sissy, are you still here?
If you're still
No.
here, Sissy.
She might have left.
Okay. If you're still here, let us know. If Sissy's not here, I will go to SF, like I said I would. Okay. Okay. But Sissy, if you're there, we'll do you after SF. But guys, at this point, if you're just putting in a question, we won't get to you. Okay.
Yeah. Lisa says she thinks she might have left.
Okay. Oh, look what all one said. I think this is my daughter's horse from her native life.
Yeah, I got the chills on that when she said that.
I know, because why in the world did I even want to say that about that? You know,
yeah, isn't that interesting?
I know the way you begin to know that's why thoughts come into your brain sometimes. They just
you just gotta let it flow.
I know. Don't hope, just say it. Don't just say whatever it is. Okay, sweetie. Because you're psychic. I love you, all one. Okay, SF. My girl passed 6 months. I know you're here because I saw you a few seconds ago. My girl passed 6 months ago. Her pancreas was giving her trouble. She was 13. That's a nice life. And a toy fox terrier. Can you tell me how she's doing and if she's planning to come back? Okay. Did we get her name? Oh, Sissy's here. So hang on, Sissy, and we'll do you next.
Okay, Sissy, stay here. We're gonna do yours next.
But since I already read this question, we're going to do this one.
What's her
tell
name?
us her name, SF? Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Charlotte the Fox Terrier. What a cute little name. She passed 6 months ago. Oops. What am I doing with those cards in my hand? That's not the ones. Charlotte.
Okay. Charlotte.
Was she your only cat? Or do you have another one?
She's a toy fox terrier.
I mean, dog. I'm sorry. Thank you, Debbie.
You guys, when we're in the in-between, it gets a little
I know. My words don't always serve me.
Okay.
She was my first ever dog. Okay.
And she just feels so like she was so precious. Like she makes me feel precious, like I'm precious. And she makes me feel when they put it, sometimes it's metaphor, if they put a bow in their hair or whatever, and they're like, look at me, I'm pretty.
Yeah.
And she felt just precious. So you just did such a good job with her, SF, making her feel like just everything. But she also makes me aware that it was mutual, because she was here helping you with something. So I don't know if you were going through something, if you had gone through something, whether it was healing from some sort of, it was some sort of something that she was here for you as well. So she said it was like a mutual thing going back and forth. And she's hoping, her message, she's like, I'm hoping that that she knew that she was loved. She wants you to know that you were loved, and she's hoping that you knew that you were loved and that you are loved.
Look at that. She said she made cat people love dogs.
That was her job, eh?
Yeah.
Anyways, she's very special, SF. And she also gives me the sense of kind of more human than dog. So you probably just treated her and talked to her like she was, that you would just kind of give her what happened that day, or, oh my gosh, I can't believe they just called and said that. Or, she was part of the conversation. She wants to continue to be that to you. So go ahead and continue to talk to her, because I do sense her around you, and she definitely will jump back in when you're ready. She wants to be with you.
Yeah. First thing she says to me is, please don't blame yourself for my passing. Don't feel like you didn't do everything you did. It was, you were great and perfect. So if there's any kind of feeling of, oh, I don't know, could I have done more? She don't want you to feel like that. Now, guess what 2 cards I got again? I got the old, I'm on the gate and I'm ready to jump back in. I'm over here ready to return. The exact same cards that I got with the last person. And so remember before, start imagining, put me into your mind's eye to help pull me in. So it's the same ding dang 2 cards came out, and I shuffled, deshuffled. And then, so talking about, I'm ready to come back. 6 months has been long enough over here. Start visualizing my return. And this is what will happen. The joy, find your bliss. You'll get me back. And she's ready. Joyce, get off the fence. She's ready to jump in, So this card's just telling me sooner than later. So, say your prayers, ask the universe, God, source, Pan, to assist in this reunion, and visualize it happening. It's going to be sooner than later again. It's not like a long time. Again, I think that's why you got on the list and you asked us today. Okay.
Beautiful.
I love that the cards play along and just go, how about if we just give you the exact same card?
I know. Oh, gosh. That's so
great. So I do think.
I don't think Sissy's here.
No, so we're going to move on. People get upset and leave, and oh well. Cheryl, I think, is still here.
Yep.
Okay, Cheryl. And then we might be able to do 2 more. Tia, Nana. And I have Cool Duck. So if any of you guys are still here. Okay, so who did I just say? So Tia, Cheryl, Cool Duck. Give you 3 a call out. There's Nana. Okay, we'll start with you, Tia. This is always just in an effort to try to get as much done as we can.
And Cheryl's here.
Who is?
I don't know if you called
her Cheryl. Yeah, okay, great. So Tia says, Bartholomew's peeing everywhere. Why, I guess you're asking. Okay.
Bully cats.
Let's see if we can pick up
anything. Bullying. Okay. And
Cheryl, you're next, so.
Bartholomew. That's cute. Okay. All right, Bart. He's 2. And medical has been ruled out. Definitely behavior. Okay.
It feels like he's had to move out of a spot or something that he don't like.
Don't like other cats. Wait. Oh, okay. So we have.
That was somebody else giving their impression.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, that's a different name.
Yeah, this is.
Again, we're in between. It's hard to do.
I know.
All right.
We spot each other usually when I go out, you're there. When you go out, I'm there. So he's 2. There's no medical, and it started about 6 months ago. I feel like it has to do with something he used to like has been denied him or something.
yeah, I'm really feeling, you know, uh, when sorry, boys, an 8-year-old boy, 7, 8-year-old, they get really single focused, as their brains are growing and like this, and it just is. And, and so they're single focused. I feel like he's just single focused. And this is his way of like trying to remain in whatever control he has in this it's like an 8-year-old boy's tantrum. That's what I'm metaphorically bringing through with what I'm feeling here. So it just is behavioral. And so I do feel that this is something of redirection. Continue to talk to him. This is a pan situation as well. You can call in this energy shift for him, or maneuvering this around is what I'm feeling, because I did see Pan come in with this. So bringing, regulating that. What are you getting? I hear you
Well,
have
there's some
time.
whole thing that happened, some big thing that changed his life, and he don't like it. And it was big for him. So you're saying it started about 6 months ago. So did somebody new come in, or did somebody leave? Oh, I was gone for about a month. There you go.
Well, there you go.
And it just rocked his world, and you don't like it. Was he closed out of your room or something? It feels like something about his routine got really shifted. But it seems like he's been mad about it a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever seen an 8-year-old boy angry and hold a grudge?
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like he got put out of his room and he didn't get to go back, and he's still mad about it.
Yes.
Yeah, 8 cats. Yeah.
My nephew, who had a lot of chaotic energy, was left to take care of them.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why they keep showing me this 8-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying your nephew's 8, but I'm just, this whole connection with this energy kept coming in, kept coming in. So maybe that's more of what's happening with this.
Well,
MLR says, yes, we've all seen Trump in action. Oh my gosh.
I feel like he feels displaced somehow, a little bit. And then I was thinking that, and then I got this card about assertive, take your place at the table. I feel like he used to sleep with somebody and it got changed, or he was closer to you before you were gone. You came back different. He he likes to feel separate than the other pack of cats. And somehow he got treated like everybody else all of a sudden. He feels like he needs special treatment a little bit.
Yes, and I just want to back you up. I have to show my cards. You're just reading my cards.
Okay.
I have the clouds, the house, and the Sith, all just saying that it was very confusing to him when that home was not the same, and it was like a sudden, like where you were gone, and so it kind of shook his world, because he is close to you. He was very bonded to you. So I would just continue to do energy work with him and continue to tell him how grateful you are for him to be there, and grateful for him and what he brings to the family and the table and like that. He's still my little boy. Yeah.
Yeah. Does he sleep with you, Tia Nana, or does one of the other cats? There's something about, I keep getting something about your bedroom or something. I don't know why he keeps bugging me about that. Or about sleeping or arrangement. He's upset about something he used to do and now he don't do. And it's not, he don't like it. And it has to do with you. So he, pees on your pillow because he knows there ain't no way you're going to miss that.
He's still my, oh, Jack slept on my pillow and he peed on. So Jack peed on the pillow, claiming it.
No, this little cat peed on it after Jack slept on it, I think.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, I locked him out of the bedroom. Yeah, that's what he's telling me today. He's all mad about that. But this started a few months ago.
Got it.
But he's mad because he just kept talking to me about the bedroom and he would not shut up until I mentioned it.
Right. Yeah, he's like, mm-mm.
And so he don't like that. He didn't really necessarily like Jack sleeping on the pillow either.
Mm-hmm.
He don't like to feel like he's.
I locked him out of the bedroom this week.
No, he didn't like that a bit.
Mm-mm.
Because that took that option away from him. He feels like he should get special treatment. I don't know when he came into the group or whatever, or just because he's your baby boy. He says, I'm your baby boy. I get to do what I get. So it's a little different. But yeah, it makes completely sense that he just kept ragging on me about the bedroom. And I kept thinking, is he closed out or something?
He's in like littles. Yeah.
I keep asking you, she finally said, I closed him out of my bedroom. Anyway, yeah. I think it'll get better. Give him special attention, lots of lovies and kisses. Assure him that he's your little baby boy, little Bartholomew with the long name. I love Bartholomew, like Mew Mew. Anyway, I hope that helped you on something, hon.
Yeah, Tia.
So then we promised Cheryl that'll probably be all we'll be able to do today.
Okay, yep, one more.
Okay. Cheryl Simpson. Hi, Cheryl.
Snoopy.
Okay, Snoopy passed over 16 years ago. I think of her often. Does Snoopy have anything for me? Okay, Snoopy, I'm going to say it's probably
Snoopy was a blue heeler cocker spaniel.
Oh.
Had allergies that never healed and passed about 16 years ago. How's she doing? Will she return to me? Don't use pets or kids in divorce.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have any animals currently, Cheryl? Question mark.
Yeah.
I do. Snoopy feels calm to me. She does not have any pets currently. Snoopy feels very calm. Snoopy says that she definitely would like to come back to you. And she's willing to even come in a cat form if you decide to get a cat instead.
Yeah. Okay, well.
She's always chill, she said. Yeah, she's very, very chill.
You probably won't believe it, but here's the cards I got.
Oh my God.
And then success. So here we go again. It's the exact same message. It's very weird that this would happen 3 times. Like I'm getting to get a little freaked out. Just kidding. So start visualizing. They like for you to want them. So visualize it. Join in like she's up there on the fence, ready to come back. It's been quite a while. She wants you to be in a good place, which you are, but give her the specifications. Is a dog better? I think you want a dog.
Yes.
Size wise, young, older, what will suit your living situation best? They give me this picture because they want me to remind you guys it's a co-creative process. So you visualize, that helps her accomplish it. Her, you, and the universe are working together to create it. And then she gives you a big old success. It will happen. So we've had that message 3 times now today, almost exactly word for word. So do that. She can come as a puppy. Okay, she likes to hear that.
Yep, she does like hearing that.
And it looks like we got puppies that come in summertime. Like they're not like waiting a long time, I don't think. I always think, divine timing. It's probably not a mistake that you got your question today, and the 3 of you got the exact same. I don't know. None of that. It's all like meant to be kind of a thing, as far as I believe. So I love it, and I want to know. You guys, let me know what happened.
ML's like, yeah, she had. She's like, she would consider being a cat, but not a gerbil.
Terrible.
100%. Always come as a cat if you're thinking of a cat. I think that's just more metaphor for Cheryl, for you to know that she's ready to come back.
Yeah, that little thing of them hanging over that fence, always that face, always is like, I can't wait. I'm anxious. The gate can't hold me back. I'm coming over. So I love that. Well, you guys, we got to as many as we could. I know we missed a lot. We missed about 8, and that doesn't mean your questions are any less important. It just means we can only do so much. And sometimes I jump around. Sometimes I go down the row, just whatever hits me in the moment. But I enjoyed all the people that we got to, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you, Debbie, for being here with me.
Yeah, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, Gina and Lisa, for moderating, and thank you for those who supported by donation. Appreciate you very much.
Yep.
Love you all. Thank you for loving on the fur babies, and remember to continue that healing. Whatever you've called in for your pets is going to continue to move over the next few days. So beautiful, and thank you.
Yep. And what was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to thank the universe, Pan, the masters, the magical tarot cards for all participating and playing with us during these hours that we do this.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, the cards have a mind of their own sometimes, and you can't really. I don't know what to say about them. They've always been that way to me. So we kind of ran out of time. We didn't get to pull a card from Mother Earth.
Oh, that's right.
But we'll try to do it next time. Maybe we should start with that next time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, honey. I love you, and I love all you guys. See you next time.